go. And it's up and running smoothly. Perfect. The facility. I've met a few icons of the past. Some good and some bad. But these people are all stuck in the past. They're all clones. And that is Amelia Earhart. If you don't believe me, look at the name tag. And that's Franklin Roosevelt.
You can hear the howls at night. The defense is hacked.
And that is Genghis Khan. And this is Cleopatra. See, they gave her a different name, but it's basically Cleopatra. Not surprisingly, they all want different things. So, they all come from a place called the Facility, where they've been cloned over and over and over again, and now they're being kept hostage by these prisoners. Perfect. Now you have the background. So I've read the wiki, and I know what needs to be done to reach a non-violent conclusion without spoiling it for myself. So we're gonna do that.
Your arrival is a sign from the gods.
She wants to stay here forever. Franklin wants to take over and rule here forever. Genghis Khan wants to get out. I personally think they should all get out, but not everyone believes that. These are basically stupid clones who have lived here for generations, so who would know?
This could be a mistake. Sending those clones out into the settled systems will leave them open to all sorts of problems. I suppose only time will tell.
What is this? These papers are fascinating. And frustrating. So many questions I have.
Need Sarah's input on
But for
this.
now, we must find the security override code to open the rest of the facility. There isn't anything like that in Crucible. This I know. This other ship, the Beagle, this must have the key we seek.
Security?
That is a relief to hear. So we just have to find it. Ada Lovelace stays out of politics, but the
that's what my
science here is
computer's
too
named
intoxicating.
after.
She will help us. If anyone can find this Beagle, it is her.
The cat's taking a shit.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. And there's another out there? What was the Beagle? Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her. The radio telescope. It has a default position. It resets every morning. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. Perhaps the facility looks for her sister. Yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bellstar system is not far. The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
Alien energy unleashed at your command.
Well, now we have some answers.
Unbelievable.
Never mind.
Wait, what? Holy shit. Rutherford.
Take him out.
Oh yeah?
Just took critical damage. Ramp drive down. We can't jump.
You think the magic scares me?
Okay. I guess we'll find out.
Take off the grab drive.
Target has grabbed up again. Target weapon system restored. Their shield system damaged.
Not very smart.
You shot at me! God damn it. Do I need to quick save? What the fuck is happening here?
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
Yeah, that's what's the grab drive. Shut it down.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I got a fire going in the fireplace. I said I wouldn't do it, but I got a giant glass of bourbon. I need the pain relief. That's my excuse.
Damn it.
I have a UC ship shooting me for no damn reason.
You have a UC ship on your ass. It's a good Saturday.
God damn it.
Oh.
What the fuck is the UC ship doing shooting me?
You must have done something.
I didn't do anything.
That's very smart.
I didn't
Well,
do
there is a-
shit. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm gonna kill them all then.
Oh, don't do that. You'll never be able to go back into UC space. You're gonna get all fucked up. You're gonna have bounties all over you.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, because I just jumped into a system and now fucking UC ships are shooting me. I don't have any contraband, I didn't touch a UC ship, I didn't fucking touch any UC person. There's Crimson
did
Fleet
something.
here and then they
Something else.
I don't get
Yes,
it. I
Captain.
don't get it one bit.
Oh, there's Crimson Fleet with UC as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a specific. That's a specific event.
Waste of time.
That's part of the game storyline, I think. If it's what I think it is, because you know, at one point here, you actually start. You're gonna go work for the Crimson Fleet.
Well then I guess I'm gonna kill these UC ships.
You made a big mistake.
Yeah, they should be small ships. You will get thrown in jail at one point. I guess it happens in different ways. For me, I was just standing at the fucking vendor in Jemison, and they came to arrest me.
This one's mine.
And then they offer you a double agent job. Dude, it's fucking cold here.
You're not getting out of this.
Oh yeah? Let's fucking find out.
Ugh.
You can't win this fight.
Did you die?
Not yet! I'm gonna fight like a fucking man! Okay, well that
to the crab
strategy
jump.
didn't work.
It's offline.
Alright, just gonna fire at the UC ships as soon as I get there then.
Well, see if they don't do it. Like, see if
No,
they fire at you.
So they kill all the Crimson Fleet, and I try to fly away, but I can't because I'm in combat.
Try to
so I can't jump
Try
out.
to spam the main. Try to spam your menu and your navigation. See if you can jump out of there. Like right when the game loads, like spam the menu.
I'm not even supposed to be here. Okay,
Something else.
fine, I can jump out.
Yes, Captain.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what the ground drive.
I'm trying to help Franklin Roosevelt and Cleopatra.
Our tiny tin
Oh, yeah.
fragile humans has survived being hurled.
You doing that mission? That's a weird mission. Yeah, that's a very weird mission. I don't even know what's going on. What am I supposed to be doing here?
What a useless planet. What the fuck is that jump? Holy fucking jump. So lonely out there. I don't know why they're making me jump like that. It's because it's unexplored, that's why. So I have to go to 3 unexplored systems to get there.
Well, unexplored meaning you haven't been there, is what you're saying.
Grav drive slowed down. Systems go.
I don't know what this is.
Can't go wrong with the Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Jump complete.
Oh, that's one of my old school
No?
classics. Like before the craft beer craze really started to get going. I would drink a lot of Sam Adams, and I'd get that Oktoberfest. It is decent.
Yeah, I think these IPAs that I bought are way more powerful than I was expecting.
They got some punch. What's the alcohol
tried
content?
Some of them. One of them says it's 9 on the box, and then I pulled it out and it's 7.9. But then there's another beer that's 9%. So they messed that up. But it doesn't really matter because people just come in for 20 seconds at best and then they leave.
Why do they leave?
Oh, it's, you know, the whole fucking planet has ADHD.
This is true. People can't just fucking stay for a few minutes to figure out what's going on.
Yep. And then there'll be a guy coming in for like 2 minutes, and then he'll actually say something, and that's 1 out of maybe 50 people. He's like, "Sounds good. You just earned yourself a sub. Cool." And then in 2 weeks, I lose a sub, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Not that I care. I mainly just do this for fun. No,
For the amount of gaming, for the amount of competitive gaming that Charlie does, he doesn't even fuck around with it. Like, he did for a little while. He did like run a Twitch for like 2 seconds, but he gets, I think, more annoyed than anything when it comes to that stuff because he's so fucking competitive. It's ridiculous. Like, I get it. I understand, but.
Now I can't jump to the system. Well, why would you even show me the path then?
Oh, Trevor's mother tagged him in a Facebook post I was looking at today. I think he's got yet another kid. Like, I think he's got 3 now.
Whoa.
Like, I think he just had like a newborn. I'm assuming it's not with the same girl.
Why would it?
What are you having problems with? What's going on?
Okay, so my grav drive does 26 light years, and this place is 27 light years away.
Alright, so just jump to a planet closer and then make up the difference.
There isn't one.
There is one. Okay, alright, so here's the thing. The physical map that you're looking at is not representative of actual distances. So try a couple other planets that are kind of in the same general area, like closer to it, and you may be able to jump for one of those. How many light years can you jump? Can you jump the full 30?
I can jump 26.
Well, worst case scenario, what are you like? Are you level 2 or level 3 as far as ships are concerned?
Level 2 for the grav drive skill. Oh, I do have a skill point available. Well, then let's just use that.
Yeah, it's definitely worth getting that up quick sooner than later. Holy shit! What the fuck do these people have? the chain gun from hell.
Wait, it's not the... Is it the astrodynamics skill?
No.
Increased grav jump range and reduced
Well,
fuel
that
cost.
yes, that is a supplemental skill. That's a supplemental skill that does give you a grav jump buff. But what you want ultimately is you want
one skill point. So if I spend it on this, I should be able to get to that system.
Yeah, that's good to get. You should have that.
Yep, increase grav jump range and reduce fuel cost of jump drives by 30%. That's not the fucking issue. The issue is the range.
But what you want is piloting. So you really want to be able to... Class C ships is what you want to get to.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you should be
Class
putting...
B right now.
Yeah, so but that is a good buff. Like, so the Class C lets you buy the best jump drive, but the Astrodynamics gives you a buff with whatever you've got.
For jump range, which I need
right
now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna spend it on that.
Here, you bitch.
Now I can get their jump range 29 light years. Probably expect trouble when I get there.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work.
Oh, there's no one here except for one ship.
Solid docking job there.
I hear
Nice
her.
work.
Finally got some skill points into the stealth tree, and then I just silenced a 1911.
Oh, that's cool. I love suppressed. That's I have a Beowulf that's like out of this world suppressed.
I guess Sarah
Which
has
has been-
laser specialties, so I'm gonna give her a
Yeah.
laser gun.
Yeah, she does have good laser skills.
I am unable. Repair not possible.
Depleted uranium rounds against robots.
Well, hello.
Outta here.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
How do I get in this room?
It is not a very discreet bathroom. It's just a one-wall divider. So you can just walk by and see everyone taking a shit.
That's basically my house.
Well, when we were talking about living alone, it reminded me, I was like, well, I pee
Not exactly
with
the
the door
surface
open.
of Mercury.
I don't poo
but
with
this
the door
certainly
open
is
because my
hot.
cats would bother me. But I know that's not going to last forever.
I know this motherfucker's gonna sneak up on me. I can either talk to her or kill her. Interesting.
So the strangest glitch earlier. I tried to put a red dot sight on this 1911, but it already had one. So I had to put a different scope on it and then put, because when I looked down the sight it was iron sight, so I had to put a different scope on it and then go back and put a red dot sight on it, which was fine because I still need to like make repairs for my research
okay.
skills. But it was an irritating glitch. Potato.
Potato.
Something's gonna come out of the blue. Having to sleep in a stairway would not be ideal.
Oh. And I have slept in a stairway.
Really? Where?
Dude, when I was in college, I fucking... It's a long story, but the bottom line is that we all got drunk one night, and we wanted to break into the fucking... one of the academic buildings. And we got into the academic building, and basically, long story short, campus security knew we were in there, and we were trying to fucking get out of the academic building, and I went through a fire escape door and ended up getting locked in a fucking stairwell. Because the fucking door locked behind me, and the downstairs door, 3 flights down, was locked. So I had to fucking sleep in there until about 8 a.m. when somebody came and opened the door.
Just a random person?
Yeah, it was just some student. It's fucking horrible. I was freezing to death too. It was so fucking cold in there. It was like February, and that stairwell was not heated. And I was drunk. And I had to take a shit. I debated all night. I wanted to take a shit like so badly all night. But I'm like, I knew that if I took the shit, whoever opened the door and found me would know that I took that shit.
Correct. Or you just run away really fast once he opens up the door.
I just remember sitting there all night and and the thing is, the thing that sucks about it is the two guys. Well, I was with a guy and a girl, and they were fucking each other, and they just fucking went out a different way, went back to their apartment and was smoking weed and just left me in there.
Oh my god.
I was so pissed. Yeah, that was a bad fucking deal. It's funny the shit you remember. I gotta get a sweatshirt, dude. It's too cold. It's cold as fuck in here. I got a fireplace going, and it's still cold. And it's not really that cold out, but it's cold. Alright, here's a sweatshirt. This chimney has a bad, draw on it. It does not draw well. It was built, by somebody who's not an expert in chimneys, I assume. And because it's got such a narrow flue and a narrow draw, it's very easy for smoke to back up in it. And then like your eyes end up burning and you're not enjoying your fire. So the only way to make it work is you got to crack a window like a 1/2 inch so that you don't create a vacuum, because the hot air rising through the chimney is pulling on the rest of the air pressure in the house. But if you don't, like, you have to, that's too much negative pressure. So if you crack a window just the tiniest of bit, it allows you to pull some air from the outside as the hot air rises out the chimney. Therefore, it keeps the smoke from wanting to be pushed back down the chimney. Right. But the only drawback to that is if you crack that fucking window and it's cold as fuck outside, then you got cold air coming in as the hot air is escaping. Yeah. So you got to pick. You got to pick between. Now I just fired up the air purifier, so this is going to clear up some of the smoke, but. Still, it's an annoying situation. I'm burning this beautiful cedar wood I just cut down. And it smells like, you know that smell of cedar, that's sort of nice, sweet. I used
to huff it in high school.
I love cedar. This whole cabin is built out of cedar, so when you come in it after you've been away for a while, it's like walking into like a cedar closet. But I love to burn it because it just smells so good.
Don't stock up on junk.
Dude, these fucking Canadians are so weird. So these two, like, this one purple-haired lady, and like, I don't know if it was her I think it was her boyfriend, but he looked like Zach Baggins from fucking Ghost Adventures. You know Zach Baggins? You ever watch Ghost Adventures?
No.
Well, fucking... Anyways. These two were walking past my house, and I was out in the yard. I was picking up some sticks and shit. I thought it'd be nice. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And they froze. Like I pointed a gun at them or something. And I'm like, they're like, oh, hello. I'm like, hi. It's really nice out today, don't you think? Like, I'm trying to make conversation. And the girl's like, she looks at her boyfriend looks at her. They're like confused. And then she says, well, yeah, but I kind of would like it just a tad cooler. And I'm thinking, dude, it's already cold enough. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it's fall time, you know, it'll be soon. And then like the boyfriend was like clearly agitated, like he just didn't like the social interaction. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, I'm thinking in my head. So like I'm just like, all right, I just got to let these people go. So I'm like, okay, well, like, have a nice day. And so they both stared at me for like 5 fucking seconds. And then they're like, have a nice day. And I'm like, what is going on? It was the weirdest thing. I don't know what is going on in this country, but I think all these people they have total brain rot.
Yes.
Too many
Sounds
vaccines
like
or something.
Fucking NPCs.
Dude, seriously, I'm not even kidding you about this. Like, I'm noticing it, like, not everybody, but like a significant number of people in this country have, like, I think they have brain vaccine damage or something. What could I make with this industrial workbench that I need? Nothing.
Shot you in the battery with depleted uranium.
Catastrophic damage.
God damn, the gun I just gave her is fucking insane. I gave her a particle beam weapon and I upgraded the shit out of it.
Remember I was telling you that the particle beam weapons are the best weapons in the game?
Yeah. I didn't even
They truly are.
A lot of damage with it because she's on lasers instead of particle beams.
I would rather use a base level particle beam than like a legacy rifle. Like, the particle beam weapons when you upgrade them, they're just so ridiculously powerful. When you need to take something down...
Material destroyed, and now our mission is over.
Research lab.
Well, unless they're resistant to energy damage. But it seems like nothing is enough. $5,700 credits. Holy shit.
Oh, there's a new research tab for the DLC for ammunition, some advanced ammunition. That's cool. I didn't think there was anything left to do in research. Small primer. Discover how to create ammunition from multiple weapons at an industrial workbench. Ammunition 1. Small primer. What do I need? Input amount 4. Inventory 2.
Another security door. A security door within a security door. Oh. This brings me back where it was.
Oh, I need to make a small primer.
Ah, very clever.
I see. Something's not right.
People always give me the strangest looks when I mow the lawn with my electric lawnmower.
Yeah, they probably think you're somebody's grandpa. Like, only old people use those, Riley.
Well, it's all I need. It's all I needed, and I don't have to worry about oil, gas. The thing charges faster than I would be able to make a run to the gas station to get fucking gas. Like, I don't even need it to charge that fast. And the whole 40-volt thing charges in about 45 minutes.
Well, that's good.
Also, I've changed the oil on a lawnmower before, and it fucking sucks.
No, come on. It's not that hard to do. What are you talking about? Why does it suck?
Can't find the right bolt.
Dude, it's the only bolt that's underneath when you flip it over.
Oh,
there's nothing else.
Our lawnmower, when I was growing up, it had multiple bolts on the engine.
Okay.
So, before I knew it, I was undoing the engine from
this
the
is
lawnmower.
A surprisingly large amount of
yeah,
robot
you don't
parts
want to
for
do
a single
that.
vessel.
So when I was exploring the wiki for this mission so that I would choose what I wanted to versus choosing something and then figuring it out afterwards, they've got some stupid shit in here, like, hey, this is where you go. Hey, by the way, there's a bunch of turrets in here. If you want to get rid of the turrets, then you gotta pick this system.
Careful not to trip any security.
Actually, you already destroyed the turrets. Back in the Fallout games, you could go to a terminal before you encountered the turrets and turn them all off in the whole building. And this one's only like, you get to turn off like 1 or 2 turrets in the room.
Oh, okay.
You used to just be able to shut it down for the whole building or the whole ship. I guess in this case. 1-inch punch refined side star.
Why can't I build the small primer?
Rounds
You can put 'em
fire
out.
in a shotgun-like spread. Holy shit.
Do you make primers at the not at the I guess you don't make primers at the industrial workbench. You can buy them?
Yeah, I've just been buying primers.
I think you could make I thought you should I swear to God. I guess you can't make them at the industrial. Maybe you make them in the
You can make ammo with them. But
yeah, I know you make them with I need some to finish some research.
Pretty much like every shop has some kind of primer, and then gun shops will have like all of the primers.
Yeah, I've never bought them before though. I swear to God, I've made
Stocked up
them.
on them. Well, mostly small round primer because I use crystals, and I just throw them in a chest next to my workbench so that they don't take up weight.
Yeah, and they do take up weight if you have weight on.
Well, they take up weight
That's
if
so-
you don't have them on too, because it's considered a resource.
Yeah, that's right.
Crimson Fleet incident. The Beagle is badly damaged. We've already lost 20% of the genetic material. No more food, no more water. I'm the last that's left. I should have stayed with you on the facility.
Digipics. I need those.
I pray the mission continues on the facility. God have mercy on us all.
That's funny. That mission that you're doing with like Cleopatra and stuff. That was the only mission that I had not completed that I was doing the other day.
Our protocols say we are looking for planets with a 70% plus confidence level. The facility, barely 50%.
And how many planets have we surveyed? On Earth, they didn't know what we would find. My friend, we are getting old. Too old. If we want to have any chance to start the experiment...
Dude, phase to time is, I think, the best fucking skill.
When I was given my command, I swore
It's such a great skill.
to the mission.
It just slows down time to a crawl. So if you're like, you walk into an ambush and you got like 10 fucking guys all around you, you just slap down some phase time. You got about 10 to 15 seconds to just pick them all off as they're moving at like a snail's pace.
That's like breaching in the old Modern Warfare campaigns.
Yeah, it's similar.
But that's also the only power you have on the Outer Worlds.
It's really, I use this power more than any other power in my powers collection.
So you know what's unique about the Outer Worlds is the same people that made Fallout New Vegas. But then they took from Fallout 4 how you've been in cryostasis just drifting in a ship. And I almost get this game and that game mixed up with how the game actually started. Because
oh, really?
This is actually a Bethesda game and that's just an Obsidian game. And Bethesda had nothing to do with it. Bethesda just published New Vegas. Todd Howard has openly said how he hates New Vegas and that it was kind of a mistake. I don't even think it's that bad, but basically since you're in cryostasis for like hundreds of years, you're from Earth. It's basically the same time period, like 2400, and because you're in cryostasis for so long, you basically can pause time or incredibly slow it down. So then you just pick people off. Of course, you have to improve it as you level up because it's like 2 seconds when you first get it. But still helpful if you have like a sniper.
Yeah. Well, try to get the FaceTime power as soon as possible because it fucking really is good.
Yeah, pretty much the dash one is the only one I'm using.
The dash is good. It is helpful.
These fucking robots just spawned out of nowhere.
Bye.
All systems. Massive damage. All systems.
God
I'm
damn,
sure they had
she just
something we
fucking
can use.
one-shotted a robot. These fucking robot pods were empty when I walked through here. I didn't think they would keep the biological specimens on the spaceship. Keep them in the facility.
Specimens.
Apparently the facility was just a spaceship that they landed into the ground. She's always got a little knick-knack for me.
Knickknacks. I have to remember I have fucking contraband on me. I do have a smuggler's cargo hold, but it has failed me before.
They just scan right through it.
Well, it's basically a probability calculator. So imagine dice being rolled for or against you being discovered. Having the cargo hold just reduces the probability that they're going to discover you. It doesn't completely hide it. So it's a randomized possibility that they will see it.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
But it's pretty good. Like, I usually fly around with it, and I'd say 9 out of 10 times I don't, have a problem.
Time to do some sweet talking. Gonna pop one of those Hippolytas or whatever the fuck they're called. Hippolyta. Gotta diffuse the situation. Like a good manager.
Good. You have come.
Okay, I hear these
Genghis Khan knows
fuckers.
you have been to the facility.
Oh, there he is.
And unless we meet, he has said he will war upon us. I have asked
There
Roosevelt to
you
join our
are.
talks. In our last conflict, the pragmatists were useful allies.
Oh, it's a dog.
Hopefully, they will fight with us again.
Fuck.
Know that we meet under a flag of truce. If any of us violate that, we are outcasts. So no matter the provocation, no battle. Let's go.
Dude, right in the fucking space helmet.
They have no...
Please,
no weapons.
deadly trouble is brewing. Deal with it, and we can converse at length.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
These
Speak
guys
your
are...
words, Genghis. But know that I have no fear of battle, for my cause is just.
I know you've been to the facility.
I do need...
I know you have conspired together. Blood does not need to spill today, as long as the outsider promises one thing.
Ooh.
Let the renegades go free.
You gotta be careful. I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but you gotta be real, like, don't get sucked into following the storyline NPCs. Like, sometimes, like, you'll do rescue missions, or they'll say follow us, or whatever. Like, there'll be something going on where you're supposed to, you know, aid and assist, and they will draw you away from, like, loot and rooms, like locked rooms and stuff like that you don't know about. So don't ever like follow the storyline characters. Like, definitely go look around for shit, because they notoriously will like steer you away from it.
Oh, especially in the DLC, those rooms are probably packed with loot.
Dude, they are packed. Like, these guys are like, come on, follow us. I'm like, no, I'm actually going to go over here. You can do your thing.
Idea.
And
I just don't know what's out there. But
there's a lot of shit. And the cool thing in the DLC that I'm finding is there's a lot of rare materials you need to do like crafting with that are hard to find, and they're actually fairly prevalent, but you do have to like go and start creeping around. Like, you can't just fucking follow the game path, because you will miss out.
Imagining the believers triumphing sets your blood to boil.
Genghis, the mission is
I just found a component that is very hard to
get. The best outcome of any of us leaving in our present state is to fail in obscurity. But if one of us succeeds, it would visit untold misery upon the settled systems. Stranger, can't you see why we're not ready to leave Charybdis yet? I had hoped to convince you. Alas.
If the mission even has a shred of a chance to be realized, can't you see, Roosevelt? We must take it.
Amonarinus, the pragmatist, will not fight today.
Coward!
As I was saying, I implore you, if the facility can give us more independence...
No. The mission must be allowed to continue as it is intended.
See, I would have never found this.
I sincerely
Dude,
hope
$10,000, 10,000 credits in credit
because
sticks.
This is our one chance at fixing it.
In a fucking cardboard box on a shelf.
Are you ready to fight, outsider?
Like, how are you gonna know that's there?
Make no mistake. You are their target. They will not rest until you are dead.
What's
You may
this?
not want their blood, but they most certainly want
garbage.
yours. So let's end this.
What the fuck? This wasn't the...
I forget which one it is, but one of them will lead you so far astray, you'll spend hours trying to follow it. You'll be like, what the fuck? Nothing in this wiki is right.
Well, either way, we would have to kill one of the parties. Oh, he actually killed me, that bastard.
Oh, Jesus. What is this? What kind of fucking psychopath would design a lock combination like this? This is horrific.
Where the fuck am I now?
Glad to be part of the team.
Holy shit.
It was worth it.
I haven't
Legendary.
even jumped to the fucking system yet. Oh my god, now I need to do all that fucking talking over again.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not very. The one thing about this game I am just not patient about is the excessive dialogue.
Yeah.
Outside. I have things for
This
you.
is Amani. Please, we have a dangerous situation developing on Crucible. I could use your assistance immediately.
Well, at least I have my weapon of choice. Might as well make some more ammo for it, because I'm just gonna blow it all into these settlers.
Nice.
So you did this, right? Who did you side with?
In which one? Which mission are you talking about?
Genghis Khan, Cleopatra, and Franklin.
Hi, Captain.
Let me look. Look at my mission tree. What's that mission called?
Seed something? Star Seed?
Well, I killed Genghis Khan, so it wasn't Genghis Khan. I think it was Cleopatra.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Gotta talk to everyone.
Have things for you.
Just the wiki says that if you side with, or it said that if you side with Cleopatra, then you convince Franklin to fight with you and then let Genghis free. And then Genghis just didn't want to leave.
Nah, I had to kill Genghis.
Yeah. Well, you end up having to kill someone, I read. Now I know. Now I know that you have to kill at least one party.
Genghis had something on him. I forget what it was. Oh, he had on some fly outfit. I stole his outfit. Actually, I'm wearing it right now under my suit. Genghis's outfit.
I have asked Roosevelt to join.
That was worth it.
So no matter, let's
How
go.
the hell do I get out of this maze? Oh, it would help. Free the remaining hostages.
Good. I see the outsider is here.
Speak your words, Genghis.
I know you've been to the facility. Blood does none. You would?
You can't have this. If you pledge to keep...
A little bit annoying, since I don't know where I'm
That is
going.
not good enough. Franklin.
Over many, in...
But surely imagining the believers try...
The mission is pure fiction of the best outcome. Stranger, can't you see?
Oh, here's one right here.
I had hoped...
Ooh, I can pickpocket him. Let's see what he's got on him.
Moderatus, the pragmatist will not...
He's got no items.
As I was
Yes, I'll set you free.
The mission? That went as expected. Let's teach that rabbit.
Well, what do you got for me?
Is this really happening?
Don't thank me. I'm not here to help you, bro. I appreciate your
Son of a bitch.
words of affirmation, but what is this?
Time to pop some drugs and fucking wreck. Bitch! Where is that? There was already way too many drugs in Fallout 4, and then they took it to another fucking level in this game.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of drugs. I like the squall.
Yep, I just used it.
Got another one.
It's my favorite drug.
What the fuck?
Have you taken Aurora yet? Have you had Aurora?
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Oh fuck, I just broke a limb. God damn it. Do I have any injectors?
Please, deadly
Why is
trouble
this hit?
brewing.
I don't understand. Oh god. Alright, I have a broken limb. Where's my immobilizer? There we go.
If I take all of your 1911s.
Sometimes the game, like, I don't mind it, but like, sometimes this game,
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses
the
have to
maze,
hold.
like I'm doing right now, I have to find these fucking hostages, right? So the maze is so big and multi-level and all over the place. Like when you start finding these hostages, you can't complete the mission until you found every one. But they don't fucking let you use the mission marker, like the footsteps.
I guess I killed Genghis Khan and then this renegade stopped fighting, so I tried talking to her and she said some nonsense, so I just blasted her in the skull.
Give him a skull job.
Please, deadly
Hip
trouble is brewing.
fire. Oh, with the fucking deadly trouble. Oh my god. Let's just get to the fucking point.
We have triumphed, and you are the reason why. All that is left is to go to the facility to bring a new glorious age to the galaxy. Many have died from pettier causes than
People
that.
are worshipping me like a god.
Beginning combat system failure.
What the fuck?
I gotta stoke this fire. It's getting cold in here.
What the fuck? Okay, I won't kill the fucking... Jesus fucking Christ. After I talked to Cleopatra, everyone just started shooting me.
Oh yeah, they don't like
They
like
said
that
that
your
was
side.
a glitch.
Howls at night. The defenses
Really?
have to hold.
Yeah, maybe it was because I killed that fucking renegade after the fight. At least I quick saved before it.
We have triumphed. All that is left is to go
This mission better be worth it.
to bring a new glorious age. Stay sick.
Alright, let's see if they... Okay. I don't know why. Oh, never mind! Nope, they're still
I'll be
doing
right-
it. They're still doing it.
I'll be right back.
I am engaging the enemy.
Why is Ada Lovelace shooting me?
My processors are not responding.
Bitch.
You can't take me.
Badly for you. I'm going for it. Done.
Lovelace shooting me? I just don't understand.
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold. Please, deadly...
I'm gonna deal with fucking you, Ada. I'll be right fucking back. Special for this occasion. There it is.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, this is definitely a glitch. I have to kill everyone, including Ada Lovelace, who's going to give me the security code.
Leave the planet. Leave the planet and come back. Leave the solar system and come back.
That might work.
Leave the solar system, sleep for 24 hours on your ship, and then come back, actually.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Do you need?
That fixes about 50% of glitches. I don't understand. Why is there a mission marker floating in midair and I can't do anything?
Ready for takeoff, then. 3, 2, 1, go!
Retros firing. Orbits.
Let's go to my ship's inventory. Gotta drop some stuff.
Stabilized.
So I've been on a veggie spring roll kick, and so I bought some from the grocery store today.
What a ride! Switching grab, drive,
Like after
normal
it was in
propulsion.
my cart, I looked at the ingredients, and the sauce that it comes with has high fructose corn syrup in it. Hey, you had a good thing going. You fresh carrots, cabbage.
Thanks for responding to my hail.
All that
You know, that
stuff,
shit-
and
that-
then high
that sh-
fructose corn syrup. Great.
Dude, that shit really does piss me off because I really make an effort to avoid that kind of junk, and I bought these organic potato chips. I know that sounds terrible, but I did. So I bought these fucking organic potato chips, and I looked on the back and I saw that they were deep fried in fucking canola oil, and I'm like, why would I do that? Like, what's the point of eating organic potato chips when you're going to deep fry them in canola oil? Like, why wouldn't you deep fry them in lard or canola or avocado oil at the worst? You know what I mean? It just ruins it.
Before filing, claimants must submit the following 10 forms of information. Complete contact information, make and model of the ship in question, as well as additionally, we require the authorized servicing dealer's contact information.
This old Earth shotgun, I don't want to throw it away because it's cool and it does massive damage, but it's just taking up space.
And our customer satisfaction guarantee waiver. May I continue?
Gotta be thrown out.
It sounds like you're not interested
And I think I'm carrying around. I don't need an antique VHS tape. I can throw that out.
What is this unknown ship that sounds like a scam caller?
What do you mean?
He's asking about all this information.
Oh, not sure.
Seems like a fucking intergalactic scammer.
Might be.
Surveyed. Ice giant. Frozen. Excellent. Allow me to sleep at the ice giant for 24
Thanks for
hours.
responding to my
I
hail.
didn't fucking want to hail you again.
You about your ship due to the uncertainty of the political situation.
Your ship's extended warranty.
It sounds like you're not. Thanks for responding to my hail.
Oh my god, I just want to get up, dude.
It sounds like you're not.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I found the hostage.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
I'll be right back as this thing sleeps.
Alright, let's take the elevator.
One of these days, we need to actually get some sleep after going to bed.
Okay.
Alright, jumped to a different solar system, slept for 24 hours.
Come back and see what happens. They might be chilled out by that point.
Brought my minigun just in case.
Now this planet, this is more my speed. Oh, I could hide.
Whose ship is this?
I really don't want to kill Ada, because then that means I probably can't get into the fucking...
I'll see if they
I named my computer after Ada Lovelace.
Well, are they aggroing?
No, I
Here
don't
for
know
a
yet.
while.
I really want to get on this Valroon ship that's sitting out here. What goodies they got. Let me in your ship. Oh, it's a Stroud. It's a Stroud ship. Stroud makes excellent ships. They also have excellent chip components. However, it's not as heavily armed as I would expect it to be. Okay, we'll progress. Head to Badlands Power.
Kill everyone here.
We have triumphed, and you
Did it? Are they
all that is
aggroing?
left is to go to
Not yet. Let's stop. Let's try a different dialogue.
and our prayers go with you.
Nope, they're aggroing.
Then, are they all aggroing?
Yep,
Like every one of them?
First one here. And the robots.
You might need to go do another mission and come back later.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is so fucking stupid.
I mean, that's literally Starfield for you. Like, fucked up shit like that happens so often. And then you just have to, like, take a break for a while, go do something else. Where do you want me to go? Like, they have me fucking climbing up the... Oh, I see. Sometimes the guidance system, like the quest guidance system in this game, is like Waze. It'll just take you into a fucking dead end for no reason.
Another option, so sleeping for your ship for an hour, or another option is to only kill your head target and don't shoot any other NPCs. Someone said keep your weapon holstered during the negotiations.
Yeah. Certainly try that. I mean, the sleeping thing usually works. Sometimes you just have, like I said, you have to just go do another mission and come back afterwards and you're good.
I don't have any saves left. I don't have any fucking saves left.
Uh-oh.
I already
Override.
killed other NPCs. The only thing I can do is try to not.
We have triumphed. All that is left. And our prayers go.
Nope, they're all fucking hostile again. I don't understand.
I'm telling you, dude, you just have to go do another mission.
Well, it said, according to this shit, it's not gonna change.
I mean, it's a pretty, like, insignificant mission. I wouldn't waste a lot of effort on it.
Yep.
I have a couple broken missions on my current playthrough that I had to abandon because of glitches.
Tried just running away that time. Nope, they all still turned hostile. They even killed Cleopatra, but you can't kill her because she's an essential character. Whatever, fuck it. I'm going to Neon City.
Yes, Neon is
shit to do there.
Neon, that's what I was telling you about when you first started playing. I think Neon is my most enjoyable city to go to. It's full of so much shit going on.
Captain?
I'm betting there's something cheaper you
Oh
could
my
drop
God.
instead.
At least I'm dropping it on the ship, Sarah. Relax.
She on your ass?
Yeah, dropping the minigun in the ship. Well, I don't want to put it in a storage container because it takes up too much weight. And I don't want to put it in the cargo hold because it takes up too much weight. That's a jump.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you could be on your way. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Did you know that you can mine with the rover turret?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know you could do that. I figured it out and I tried it this morning.
Have things for you. Let me guess. I do. See you soon, love.
course, you have the passive-aggressive guy on the fucking... You have a very passive-aggressive dipshit on the comment section. Allow me to read it in a nerdy voice.
What people consider a bug is actually caused by their own choice. I played through this quest several times and had no issues. I followed everything down to the T. Really, slow down, read, listen, and follow instructions. When you return to the Beagle, you are told by the leader of your chosen faction to keep your weapons holstered during the truce. Do it. Wait with pulling out your weapons until the fighting starts and just go after the leaders of the opposing faction. After he, she, both are dead, holster your weapons again and speak to your chosen leader. Then, with your weapons holstered, speak to Ada. Done. No mental inhabitants that try to kill you every step of your way. If there are other inhabitants standing close to your leader that you have to kill, take a few hits to the face for the team, position yourself so you don't hit anybody else, and pull the trigger. This quest might not be written well in this respect, but you also can't call it a bug if you can't listen and don't follow instructions. Hey dude, it's a fucking video game. Chill the fuck out. You can't listen and follow instructions in a video game? Yes, sometimes not. Unbelievable.
Somebody like that must be miserable in life.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I listened very closely to instructions.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
I was just put in charge of negotiating, and negotiations broke down. And there was a massive, I got a little feisty, and negotiations broke down, and there was a fucking massive firefight. 6 people in a little tiny room, I'm talking tiny. Shit was flying left and right.
Honest mistake, right?
Splash damage all over the place. And I used that phase time to get the fuck out of there.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's
Oh,
job.
there's a baguette.
Now, shut up and start walking.
I'll eat that baguette.
Move it. Let's go. Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
I'm just finally turning things We're all taking the elevator. Come on, everyone in.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Something? Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving? Yeah? Well, then let me spell it out.
Dude, this fucking thing, they dish out some serious dough. 15,000 credits for just basically a failed negotiation where I killed everyone.
Wasting my time making me explain how the business world works.
Liberated goods is my specific area of interest.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Sarah Morgan disliked
make
that.
Some money. So what would be? Then here I thought you were just wasting my time.
Way out of things, Sarah. I can't ever steal shit around her. Before I met her, I stole everything.
Let me look in my inventory, because I think I stole something by accident.
Oh boy.
I mean, this inventory. I got black market antiquities. Do I really need to carry this shit around for 11 grand? I'm just gonna fucking drop it.
This Razorback does way more damage than my Razorback. I think at some point you just get level matched weapons. Even though they don't say a level on them. It's like the same gun except more damage base.
I want to steal this book. Red Rover, Red Rover. But they're looking at me, and I don't want to do it. I think it might open up a quest line. Sometimes these books do that. But it's got the red, like, don't steal thing. I'm stealthed. Okay, now I'm hidden.
In the old Bethesda games, you used to be able to read a book without taking it, but it doesn't seem like you can do that in this game.
Fuck, I'm detected again. Now I'm hidden. I don't think they're gonna let me. Oh, no. Just get the right angle. Okay, now I can steal it.
This guy doesn't
I better
have
save first.
adhesive? What a loser.
How does she see me?
Time to move on.
If I close this.
Neon Street
Interesting.
Rat.
This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for...
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Sigurd himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon.
For quests.
He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption.
I stole it, I read it, and then I dropped it, all while I was stealth.
Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Let me know if we can make a deal.
Let me know if you have adhesive. He's got adhesive, thank God.
What was your take on Akbar last night?
It was certainly very quiet, probably because the kids were sleeping.
He sounded very upset that the kids were back, contrary to what he said.
Yeah, that could be it.
And he brought back the two mothers because they can't handle raising their own kids.
Oh, really? I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, both the grandmas are there.
Oh, yikes.
They brought him back from Uzbekistan. And even with the grandmothers there, it's very stressful, apparently. With the children running about. I don't know. I feel like he's not telling us something.
$488 credits for a med pack?
Didn't you find it odd, like when I said to Akbar, I said, what about Emily? Is she playing any games? You know, is she doing anything? And he's like, no, she's not doing anything. She's way too busy
No, she
with the
said
kids.
she'll take any chance she can get to de-stress or something like that.
Something like that. But she's not playing any games. Can I steal this credit stick?
Interesting. I thought I had more shit to sell. Okay.
Watch your back out there.
Oh yeah, boost packs. Got those too. Just don't even bother with
I don't know, man. All I can say is the whole thing is very sus.
Oh yeah. It's an unfortunate predicament.
Mm-hmm. And Akbar does not sound happy with his current employment situation.
Yeah, my job is stressful, but at least there's variation. There's never a single day that's the same as the last.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Like,
yeah,
I grew up with
This
two
isn't
friends
Aquila City.
that came
The badge
from
doesn't
strong
carry the
ethnic
same weight
backgrounds.
here.
One in particular,
People who run this
the
place
mother
aren't
was
overly
from
concerned about the
Argentina
law.
and the
Our
father was
job
from
is to keep
Brazil.
the peace,
They
make sure
had
the
live-in
violence doesn't
cousins
get out of
that they
hand.
brought in
The
from out of the
last thing
country
anyone around
to
here
basically
wants
act as
is some
nannies
hotshot
for their
deputy
pretty much
looking in every
adult
dark
children
corner.
that were like
Law
18.
enforcement isn't exactly
And,
welcome in Neon.
like,
but that
I
shouldn't deter you from your
understand
duty.
like having like live-in family to help with family, I guess. But it doesn't make sense to
That
me
would be
with
Benjamin
two
Bailey.
grandmothers there.
He's
The
out to
two
squeeze
grandmothers
every
that were
credit he
taking
can from
care
the
of their
people in this
kids for a
city.
year.
He doesn't much care who gets hurt in
Right?
the
Like,
process.
how could
He's also got a seat on the council
like
of
how could
governors.
how could Emily be
Proves that
stressed?
If you've got enough credits,
Like,
you can buy anything you want.
she probably isn't really doing much, you know?
And then when they had questions about his kid missing school, and he was like, oh, they're going into first grade. I don't know about you, but when I was in first grade, there was a kid there who didn't speak any fucking English. And it didn't go well for them.
Yeah.
They were just thrown into first grade. They never went to kindergarten or preschool. And
Right.
they did not do well. And they weren't there next year.
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Free Star
Well,
Collective.
I mean, if you're
Sometimes you
going
have
to live in
choose which
America
people to protect,
and your kids are going to
because
go to American
not
school,
everyone is innocent.
it's probably not a good idea to send your kids to Uzbekistan for a year.
Yeah.
Because you know those grandmas weren't teaching them English.
Correct. I think the younger one has a good chance of being bilingual, but the older one is now going to struggle to learn English.
Oh, yeah.
Rookies.
I'm proud of you. Without duty and honor, you'd have nothing left.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
The worst part is that, probably the worst part of it all, is that if you don't speak English in an American school, you're not going to have any friends. Because your friends aren't going to be able to talk to you.
Yeah, and you get bullied.
Yeah, because I remember distinctly in my first grade class, there was a Spanish kid, and then there was a Muslim kid. And neither of them spoke English very well. And no one hung out with them. I think bullying's a whole lot more subtle than it was back in the day, but...
You wasted or something?
Yeah, you're probably right. It's more of like, you get excluded. You get excluded and teased.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
I mean, any way you slice it, it's not good for the kid.
My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job,
I know at the end of the day, it's not my business. I really shouldn't even be asking questions. It's just that we've known him for so long, and it just doesn't fucking make sense.
It's genuinely concerning.
Like, it feels to me, there's like a secret. And they're trying to not talk about it or tell anybody about this secret.
Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand.
Yet,
most of all, don't assume
I sense that Akbar knows or thinks that maybe I'm suspicious. I get this little vibe from him.
Come on.
Akbar.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
We were just talking about you, Akbar.
I read all the reports.
Yeah, good.
I learned quickly that Neon staying informed and staying alive.
Yes, always good thing.
What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to look at you right away.
Is your oldest
If
going
he hadn't,
into
it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he could.
First grade.
Okay.
Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation.
Just to make sure she really gets it. I feel like they play too many games there. And not
What do you
enough
mean?
full schoolwork. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of how American first grade. Unless you go to a private
Two
school.
things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with.
If you can scrounge up the money, Akbar, the best investment you'll ever make for the first through 8th grade is private school.
I'm always worried in private school I bite off more than I can chew. Not in terms financially, but in terms of her being able to keep up.
That's exactly why you want to go to private school, though. Because they spend more time with the student and they really focus on making sure the student doesn't fall behind. Like, you get more individualized attention. So
Because the fact that you think
even if
justice
it's
is
maybe a
absolute
little bit more challenging,
concerns me, Deputy.
at the end of the day, they're getting much more attention from the educator.
And laws.
And the educator, like, you know, they're they're more interested in that. Like the class sizes are smaller, so they don't have a huge burden on them. Like they literally, that's why people pay private school tuition, is to have that.
How much is it?
I mean, I sent my kids to a Catholic school, so that's another. There's, private schools come in different flavors, so you can go to like just whatever, straight up like local, like well-known private school.
Hey, got a second?
And usually, like through 8th grade, your tuition's probably going to run anywhere from probably 6 to 10,000, depending on the school, maybe higher.
What do you need?
The Catholic school I sent my kids to.
So it's cheaper than daycare.
Oh yeah, it's cheaper than daycare. Daycare is ridiculous. Daycare is insane.
It is ridiculous. I don't understand where the
Leon's
cost
got no end of ship jack.
Dude, daycare is the biggest fucking con job out of everything in the world. I remember when I had to pay daycare for both my kids. I literally, and it was at a point in my life where I was financially struggling, and it nearly broke me.
Yeah, I've been proposing to my mom and everybody.
I can help you.
Let's open a freaking.
Right now, my life is in danger, and I haven't even done it. Freestyle
They're
Rangers
afraid
is
of
supposed
the
to protect the innocent, right?
Mm-hmm. But I think I had the Catholic school that my kids went to.
I know your time is valuable. For your trouble.
Usually, if you have more than one kid there, they give you a discount. So, like,
need your help.
Say the tuition was $7,000 per student. Instead of paying $14,000, you would pay like $12,000.
Now Goodman's coming after me to collect.
You know what I mean?
He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
I will tell you, like, if I could have afforded to continue for high school, I would have.
Yeah.
Because both my
Well, that's
sons
good,
said that
because he doesn't seem to care.
the worst experience of their life was, public school, high school. Yeah. And like my youngest, Cameron, who's about to graduate this year from high school, he said to me so many times, actually, just in the last few months, he says, I never really appreciated what I had when I was in, private Catholic school. And I'm like, well, that's why we sent you there. You know what I mean? So that when you went into the shitty public school, you would at least be somewhat prepared, to deal with that shit. But
I'm smarter than you.
Well, yeah, exactly. There you go. But yeah, it's well worth the money. I think that your kids will do far better if you don't continue with private school into high school, because private school and high school, it gets ridiculously expensive. Now you're getting into like the $20,000 and up kind of range. A good private school, like a really good private school, is going to cost you like $30,000 or $40,000. So definitely, if you can do it, for up through 8th grade, then they're going to be way ahead in both mathematics and English, and that's kind of really what you need.
Yeah.
And
my little brother, I pushed him to start taking up all the classes for computer science, because I'm like, even if you don't want to go in computer science, you go into any job, they see that degree, they know you're smart, they'll bring you on.
Yeah, or just straight up solid math skills.
When you're ready to launch.
Any kind of when both my kids left 8th grade, they were 2 years ahead of math in high school. So freshman year, both my kids were doing advanced algebra, and then by sophomore year, they were doing advanced placement courses, because they'd learned all that shit, in 7th and 8th grade.
It's awesome. See, what I love about Uzbekistan is, so he came over here and he realized that the high school math
Captain on deck.
that he was taking there, he's already like mid-level college. He was just straight up acing all of these math tests, right? Like, and he barely even knew the language when he first came over.
Oh,
All
my
he
day just got a
saw
whole
was the
lot
numbers. He's like,
brighter.
"Oh, you're trying to get this, okay." So the
I'll be
math
counting
being,
the minutes to our next
you know,
chat.
much more
Whatever you
advanced
need,
there is
you got
helps a lot.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Stay
Absolutely.
safe, darling.
Yeah, it is worth it, Akbar. Like, you know, ironically, let's see, I would say I can't think about Charlie, but I remember in Cameron's graduating 8th grade class, they had at least 3 or 4 Muslim students. So, you know, you would think that's weird, like that you would have Muslim families sending their kids to Catholic school.
Yeah, that's.
But you would think it's weird, but like it's actually pretty common because even though there is a religious element to the education, it's really more about the conservative nature of the education and the shared common value system. So, like most moderate Muslims are like they would rather have their kids in a conservative environment. You know what I mean? Where it's the focus is on school and like nobody forces them to participate in anything they don't want to participate in. So, you know, and the Catholic Church is very like flexible, you know, when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's not, you know, it's not like they're not going to be burning the Muslim kids at the stake. You know what I mean? But it's definitely you should look into it because
this is private.
It makes a significant difference.
You better keep walking. This is private.
And having that extra attention from those teachers is priceless.
Do you now? This isn't getting us anywhere.
All right, I gotta throw another log on the fire.
This out.
Oh, that's right. You're in Canada.
Yeah, it's fucking cold
This
here,
isn't getting
dude.
us
I'm
anywhere.
freezing my ass off.
Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. Nah.
Akbar, I was literally for 8 straight hours. I don't know where my brain was, but like for 8 hours, I was staining a back porch deck.
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, and dude, but this fucking deck, it's got 2 stairs down on each side of it, so there's like 6 steps on each side, with the stringers, the railings, the top part of the railings, and then all the deck, and then the sides, and then I had to do the underside, which most people don't do. And I got I bought a paint sprayer, an electric paint sprayer to kind of help me, but as useful as it was, I
heard heated discs that are stable
about my business.
And that's what always causes my back to become sore whenever I sit down. Because when I was like explaining to the doctor, like, when I'm moving, I feel
But I
great.
think I have
When
the
I sit
matter
down,
well
I
in
feel like a
hand.
60-year-old man.
Thank you all the same
So
for
like
your
that, he
concern.
explained it to me that
What
like
an absolute
sitting
imbecile.
is worse for you,
He's
much
clearly
worse
mocking
than
us.
activity is.
Oh, sitting's horrible for you. It's like it's the new smoking. So if you see that picture I sent, and then I'm going to send you what it looked like
Cal
before.
agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his
Yeah,
passing.
so that's what it
Then
looks
my
like
father
now. I
dragged
still have to
Billy
do
into
one more
Make no
coat.
mistake.
I like
This
how
is
clean
exactly
the
what he
tree
did.
cutting
What's
around it
your
is.
stake in this?
You like
anyway?
that? I did that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then look at that's what it looked like before. Now it looked nice, but that was after I power washed it. You should have seen it even before that. But that's unstained.
The first one looks pretty hoey.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be like it was like green with algae and stuff,
So stage 1 was the power wash it,
You've got
which
a lot
that's
to learn.
that's what the before picture is. It's after I power washed it,
Then offer
and
me
then
something I want.
stage
and I'll
2 is
consider
when I stained it.
So this thing, so to stain it, it took you. Okay, so is staining that little spinning thing?
Seems
that
to
what it
me
is?
like you're a
When you're, like,
long
Stain-
way from Aquila City.
Staining is literally taking an oil-based, like cans of oil-based, like stain, and applying it to all that wood.
This is a lot of credits
Right,
we're
but like
talking about.
the way
I ain't
that
just
you
gonna
apply
eat that
it, is it that
logs.
big circular thing that like mechanically goes round? Is that the one?
Maybe I should let
So
you
I
out
have
here
a paint sprayer that
come
hooks up to a
walking in here
compressor that uses
drunk on
compressed
your
air to push
newfound
the
authority,
paint out
thinking
through a
I'm some
nozzle,
small-time Maybe it's time
kind
I
of like
showed you how we
almost like a can of spray paint, I guess you could think. And it you know, it gets it out there, but the thing is because that wood is not a flat surface, you have to use a special type of applicator pad connected to a pole to like go back and forth across the wood to really get it to get into the wood. You can't just like spray it on top and hope that it penetrates, because it won't.
Something
So
I
you
can
got to
do
like
for
brush
you.
it in.
Well,
You know what I
now,
mean?
Always happy to have. Tell me what
So
brings
that's
you-
why it took so long, because I used the paint sprayer to like.
It's
I probably
awful
just should have
Thank
gotten
you all the
a
same.
roller and rolled it out, but there was some really tight, like underneath that deck. There's
You
some
see,
really
in my
tight
mind,
spots and
what's
stuff that
your
I needed to
stake
get
in
up
this thing?
underneath and deal with, and it was like it's pretty nasty under there. Like there's a shit ton of fucking spider eggs and spider shit and
If
all
you
kinds of
think I'm
stuff I had to clean out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then there was a fucking yellow jacket
Then
nest
offer me something.
under there.
Oh no! How'd you get
Yes.
that?
Well, I thought it was going to be
How
chill
much
because it's
time
gotten
you've
cold,
got isn't-
but they are actually. Yesterday,
Don't get
it was
bent
70
out of
degrees
shape.
here, and sometimes when it gets warm at the last second, they kind of like come out
Seems to
and
be
they figure,
come
okay,
walk. Maybe it's time.
let's run around and grab some more food for the queen before wintertime. And today it was cooler, and I figured, you know what, maybe they won't be out. And then as soon as I went under that fucking deck, I saw them starting to come out. I got stung really bad last year by the same nest, and I poured diesel down their hole in the spring, and it took them out, but they came back. So what I actually ended up doing
Weapons or ammo.
is I went and got my shop vac, and I so I took my shop vac, and I have the extended kind of like attachment on it, and I got it near the hole, and then what I did is I turned it on, and then I was laying flat on my stomach, and then I started thumping at the ground with my fist. So I go boom, 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 and every time a fucking bee would fly out of the hole, I'd suck them into the vacuum. And this is actually a technique. And so what you do is you know what I'm talking about, like a shop vac.
I love our little chats.
So what I do is I take the shop vac and I take the top off and I get the hose and I fill it about
I'm
1/3
here
up
for you,
with
my
water.
Bye,
So
love.
when you suck the bees through the
two
shop
of us
vac,
make
they just end up drowning.
I hope it isn't.
So I just keep pounding on the ground, making them think that somebody's coming for their nest, and they all come out. So I watched probably 400 bees come out of this hole, and I just sat there. And the minute they came out of the hole, they would get sucked up. So I sucked up probably about 300-400 bees. Nobody stung me. They couldn't get to me because the suction was too strong. And then when I took the lid off the shop vac to go dump out the water, it was literally like the top surface water of the shop vac water was like 2 inches thick of just bees. I mean, it was gnarly. It was pretty gnarly. And then I poured gasoline down their hole. Did my controller just die? Better not. I'm dreading the drive home because the fucking border is going to suck. Both sides of the border are fucked up right now because the way I get to Canada is across a strait that is the opening to Lake Huron. It's a big fucking bridge, and half the bridge is shut down because they're repairing the road deck, so it's down to one span, and they have all this international traffic on single lanes trying to pass each other, including massive semi-trucks. And it is not a good time trying to get back into the United States.
I'd imagine it'd be like much more seamless, the Canada border.
Well, normally, like, if the bridge isn't fucked up, it's typically like on a Sunday and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, you pull up, you come off the freeway and you enter customs, well, the toll booth first, and then, like, your whole process of getting across the border is no more than 20 minutes. Like, it's quick. But because of this bullshit, it can be up to like 2 hours you're waiting to get across this fucking bridge. And I did find a loophole. I found a way around it. Like, last time what I did is about 3 miles before the bridge and before the traffic backup, I got off onto local roads and I drove down into the little town that's the border crossing town on the Canadian side, and I actually got on the bridge through a local ramp that basically cuts in front of everybody. So I think I'm going to try to do that again, and that takes that 2-hour wait down to like a half hour.
That's pretty legit. Definitely.
There is a ferry though. There's a car ferry that'll cross you, but it's limited, and if you miss like the ferry, you gotta wait for the ferry to come back to get the next load. So it's kind of hit or miss. Like, you could take a chance and drive the extra 15 minutes down the shore to go try to take the boat ferry, but if your timing is off and you get there right when they left, you got to wait for that fucker to go all the way across, then come all the way to the back, and then load everybody up, and then go all the way back. So it's like, with my luck, I never get lucky. Like, I always, like, every time I've tried to use the boat ferry, I get there and the fucker's just pulling out.
I left Sarah in the ship because she doesn't want to see this neon street rat do his thing.
Yeah, she shouldn't go to neon. It's not her like style.
Absolutely not. Pure squalor.
Pure squalor, strippers everywhere, big titties all over the place.
I love this little sleep crate.
I'd be making a fortune if they
Just
let us
a
fish
window. And a
it's like those Japanese hotels, you know, they have like the little sleep pods in them.
Yeah. Alrighty,
well, I gotta
get ready for work tomorrow.
You gotta go night-night?
Yep, I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning.
Oh, alright. I'll stay and talk to Akbar for a little bit.
Good luck, Riley.
Oh yeah, it's a nightmare. These days they're filling up the vans with too many goddamn packages.
Yeah, all about that cube utilization.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, by the way. It's not working.
I wish I was in your org, Riley. I could probably make some changes.
Yeah, and then a driver can't walk, and then they get all pissed at us.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
We end up just having to cube it out.
That's why my on-time delivery metrics suck ass.
Yep, correct.
But I don't sell.
Well, you should tell the algorithm that the drivers need some room to walk, or else they can't find any damn packages.
Riley, here's what I'll tell you. Our algorithm, quote unquote, absolute garbage. Garbage.
Of course it
we
is.
we have between 60 to 100% error rate in our forecast.
What?
Which means we don't have a fucking forecast.
Correct.
Do they have any plan to correct that?
Duswami, we hired so
I heard
much.
their shortage is over at Reliant Medical. Not
tech
great.
and product managers.
Doc Manning better get his
Nothing
act
about
together before the place shuts
We
down.
think they can just fix it with engineers.
It expects the driver to use every cubic inch of the van. And that's not how it works, because then you can't find any damn packages, especially when it's in the middle of the mess. So the drivers have to throw the packages out onto the rainy street, so then they get damaged, and so those ones come back, even if they do all fit, because there's no way you're going to find a package just by roaming around in the van, because you can't fucking move in it. So
Can you imagine if like Elon Musk joined forces with Amazon to fix their shit?
Oh, it would be revolutionary.
He'd fire a lot of people.
He's gonna fire a lot of people if he's gonna be the government efficiency officer that Trump says he's gonna be.
We need that, but that in itself, like it should inherently be in each and every department. But you can't expect them to regulate themselves.
Well, that's government for you, though. Government's never run like a company.
Pretty successful.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks.
All right, Riley. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Good night.
Indeed, I'll be back on Thursday.
All right.
If I'm still alive.
Try not to stress out too much.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's only 52 routes.
Oh, there you go.
It's only 52 drivers calling me nonstop throughout the day.
No, they can't be. It can't be as bad as Sarah.
Some of them are.
All right, man.
All right, farewell.
I'll see ya. Yep.
Alrighty, folks. You heard it. I gotta get ready for bed tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. It sucks that we couldn't go back to the fucking facility. Stupid glitched shit. I read that in the wiki and I was like, oh, that's not gonna happen to me. I was wrong. Anyway, this game is fantastic. I already have 60 hours in it. It's not gonna fucking stop. I haven't been sucked into a game like this since I don't know when. But alright, folks, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.